Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name's Dahlia, and today we are back on my new island, Ikson, which is a coastal beach city town, working on a new video today. So I hope that you guys enjoy. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy. I know I have been absent on the channel quite a bit the last month or two, but I promise videos, streams, and a ton of other fun stuff is coming back this month.
I'm sorry that people are so jealous of me.
So I hope that you guys enjoy, and without further ado, let's head over to the area to work because we have quite a lot of building to do and we can't just be sitting around talking. So we are working on the area directly behind my previous build and also next to my plaza. And if you guys remember in my last video, didn't I say that all of the codes I have are subjected to change? So I did actually end up changing my entire water code.
Hello, Jack. I changed my mind.
So we'll be using a darker water code that is actually also like a beach water code. So I will be making fake beaches on this island after just a lot of debate. I really wanted to make fake beaches. I like making fake beaches. They're fun, okay?
I just think they're neat.
But you know, I'm always changing my mind. You can't trust me to ever
Moss, do you trust me? I don't trust you.
Ever stick to one plan. But the first thing we're doing is placing some pathing. That is the first couple of minutes of the video. We're doing a road code, as you guys can see, and then I'm also placing this tile code down. This tile code actually also changes towards the end of the video. The tile code stays the same, but I actually ended up changing the colorway to the beige option versus using the white. I just felt like it matched the color scheme a lot better and flowed with the other codes I was using. And speaking of changes, I'm building this area right here. I thought it would be cute to do like a little sitting area with some bistro tables, and then another area with a fountain, and I ended up absolutely hating it.
You're tacky and I hate you.
So I did leave this portion of the video in just to show you guys I did start decorating something.
I was out making moves.
But I changed my mind, and that's why it takes me several days to make a video. Actually, I finished like 90% of this build in one day. Which never ever happens to me, so yeah, be proud.
That's my baby, and I'm real proud.
So I'm putting this sand pathing down, much similar to my tropical city island. If you guys remember GUAVA, I have the DA and the video for my island tour of that listed in the description if you would like to check it out. But that did have like several areas that were more beachy that had fake water, and obviously I used the sand pathing to make it look like an actual beach. It's going to be very similar to that. I'm not going to be putting sand pathing everywhere. I think that's just, it takes up so much time, and sometimes I don't end up liking how it looks, so I'm definitely going to be using it in just several spots throughout the island. You will see as we kind of start decorating, but it'll definitely still be, you'll still see the grass, there'll still be other codes, and it won't entirely be sand. But anyways, I'm placing the pathing down, and what I decided to do for this particular build is I wanted to do a villager's home or someone's home directly next to res services, leading up from a like boardwalk kind of space. So I'm actually doing it with my own home because I only have three villagers on this island so far that I know for sure I'm keeping, and I don't know if I want any of their houses to be the one with the dock, so I went with this one instead. I think for a lot of villagers' homes on this island, it'll be a little bit smaller, and this is quite a large build, so not large, but like it's quite wide compared to like obviously the size of our homes in the game versus the size of the villagers' homes are vastly different, so decided to go with my own home instead. So I'm placing the dock code down, which if you are curious once again for any of the codes I'm using in this video, list is in the description. I do have it updated to include all of the current codes I'm using on the island, so feel free to check it out if you are interested in anything, and if I happen to have missed any, please let me know so I can add it. But I'm placing this little pathing code, and then I quickly customized my house, and we are moving it to the very center of where the boardwalk leads up. And it looks really good. It looks really good. So all I knew is I wanted to customize my house to kind of be like a white colorway. As you guys can see, it's very beachy. It gives very like small town seaside vibes, which looks really, really cute. And you'll see what I decorate for the remainder of the video around my house, but it looks really good so far. I'm very pleased with it. So this is the area that I decorated with the bistro tables and the fountain. And the bistro table area is actually really, really cute. I like it, but I hated the fountain. I hated it. I couldn't make it work.
You're staying, you're gone. Sorry.
So the bistro tables do actually stay in the video. I do end up using them in a different space, which you guys will see in a couple of minutes, but I do end up actually changing out the rest of the area and do something a little bit different, which you guys will see. And what's nice about that is it actually allowed me to kind of experiment with an idea I had for this island, and I was very pleased with how it turned out. So I guess it was kind of like a trial and error kind of situation, which I feel like, as I've explained in the past, that's a lot of my island decorating. It's a lot of placing things down, seeing how they work. I don't really plan out my builds. Like, I didn't plan this build at all, but it turned out really nice. So I can't say I'm not pleased with the finished result. So you guys will see what I end up doing differently towards the end of the video, because it's one of the last things I change. But it's good. It's good. I'm very, very, very pleased with it. But anyways, I'm decorating my little beaches, and as you can see, I keep my beaches typically very simple. I'll be using wheat fields and like some fake rocks, tons of decoy ducks, and it looks really good. One of the things I really like about that fake water coat that I replaced my other one with is it has the ripple design, so it looks really cute when you put like decoy ducks on it. I feel like that's like 80% of the reason why I decided to switch the coat up, but either way, I'm very, very happy with the coat. I still love my old one, but this one looks really, really good too. So now I'm building up the cliffs around my house. Like I said, I wanted this to be a slightly bigger build. So what I'm going to be doing is kind of expanding the size of my house by putting some storefronts around it, and making it look like a larger building. This can kind of still look like a house, but also it can kind of look like a hotel. It kind of gives off like townhouses. It's kind of giving a mix of everything, which is kind of, I like the idea, as I said in my first video for this island. Of just making fake buildings that look like buildings. They don't really have to have a purpose. And what I'm doing for the top is I did more storefronts, and because I did use the plant partitions in front of my plaza, as you guys saw me decorate it with about a minute ago, I decided to use the plant partitions here as well. It looks like really pretty like little trellises that you have on like the top of like little balconies, and it's just, I don't know, it's very simple. I usually would do this or like do like a clothing line or something to make it look like actual balconies, and this is just, in my opinion, the easiest way to make an area just look good. And I'm very, very, like, I don't know, I like it. It looks very cute. I also do really want to include simple panel designs throughout the decorating process of this island, and I actually plan on putting some simple panel designs in front of my storefronts, but the only problem is that between here and where the rope fencing is 2 tiles. So if I put simple panels, I only have 1.5 tiles to work with, and it doesn't allow you to walk around. And I really wanted to use the rope fencing because I love how nautical it looks, and I like how the metal ties in with like the metal on the chair and table I use. So instead we're just placing some items down. Nothing specific. I feel like for areas like this on my island, it's going to be a lot of like pirate barrels and sitting areas and like different things like that. I'm gonna still experiment with like different items too. I think I want to use like wooden boxes. I might obviously incorporate some regular barrels as well. Pirate barrels are just some of my favorite items to use in game.
I love you, bitch.
Oh my god.
But once again, this is still an early island in terms of decorating, so I'm still very much experimenting, and I don't know, I like how this area turned out. This is a very residential space. This is my first area that looks like this on the island. My other area was very specific. It was a dock area. It wasn't like a simple streets area, so I'm still kind of like trying to see what works for that, and I'm very pleased with how it turned out, honestly. So like I said, we got rid of the custom design that I had on the ground, those white tiles, and now I'm putting some dirt on the ground, and I still wanted to include my coconut trees because I'm trying to include coconut trees and foliage wherever I can on this island. I also want to include some bushes, so I have to find a way to incorporate those too in some areas. But what I decided to do for both sides of this area is a wheat field. Try saying that. Try saying that 3 times fast. Wheat field. Okay, actually, that's not too bad. Okay. Anyway, yeah, we're putting some wheat fields down, and it looks good. It looks good. I'm very, very happy with it. It kind of looks like, you know, like when you're at like a small country, like town road, and then you're like passing to go towards the beach, and then you see like these fields as you're driving by with like these really tall grass. That's the kind of vibe I wanted to give off. I also put some stone fencing, and if you guys remember in my first video, I did do this,
What's that word again?
street. But I decided to make it a 2-tile street instead of a 3-tile. So instead of it really being like a street, it's kind of like a small walking path leading up to a main street. I kind of liked how it kind of was a little bit more dwarfed in size by doing it like this. I'm not quite sure. I'm really, really pleased with the 2-tile versus the 3. And then I put some stone fencing. Again, I'm not quite sure if I love 2 uses of the stone fencing on both the top and the bottom. You guys let me know if it looks weird or if it looks okay. But that, I just feel, looks so much better than the bistro table combo I had going on before.
This is so much better than that.
But like I said, I did want to include the bistro table, so we are doing that at the front of my res services. I was going to put some form of sitting area in front of res services regardless, and I've never done bistro tables. So I decided to do that, and then I put some natural garden table chairs instead to pair with them, and it looks really, really good. I'm very pleased with how this turned out. Have you guys been keeping track of how many times I've said I'm very pleased or I'm very happy with how this turned out? I'm very, very pleased with myself.
Hey, Queen. Girl, you have done it again. Constantly raising the bar for us all and doing it flawlessly. Girl, you make me so proud, and I love you.
I don't know. Anyways, we are coming up towards the end of the video. I'm just putting a couple of scooters and cars on the road just to kind of, you know, add a little bit of finishing touches. But either way, I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching. As I said, new videos and streams are coming back this month, so I hope to see you guys very, very soon in stream. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. Become a member if you would like to support my channel as well. It helps me out so much. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!